Yes, it does. It does. An age gap affects the relationship. Now, it depends on how big the age gap is, okay? If it's just a few years, up or down, that's fine. We're talking, 3, 4, 5 years. But if you're talking about a 10-year gap, 15-year gap, 20-year gap, yes, it can affect the relationship. Now, some people can make it work, okay? There's some people who have a 20-year gap and they've made it work. But in general, on average, when you have a gap that wide, it's a generational divide. And even though initially your relationship is fantastic and everything seems good, at some point in time, you're going to hit that generational divide, okay? That separates you from your significant other's generation and yours. It could be a cultural difference. It could be anything, okay? But you're gonna hit that generational divide. Then the question is, can you handle it? Can you handle that divide? Okay? If you're someone who likes doing something in particular, and they seem to be with you on that, maybe a particular activity. Now you're together, some years have gone by, and all of a sudden, he or she is not willing to do those activities anymore. That could be a combination of age, but it also could be a combination of they were never really in it in the first place. They were never really into it in the first place, and they were just doing it so they could get with you. Okay? This is some of the problems you run into when there's an age divide, when there's an age gap. So yes, it does affect relationships.